we have children from 11 different language groups, I would imagine, in our school. And we also have a number of children from Africa, all over Africa.
I quite often ask my more sensible students to explain to me if there is a cultural difference, what is it? What is the difference? Where are you coming from? What do you understand to be respectful behavior? Or what do you understand to be responsible behavior, etc.?
I feel like the culture is more or less the same. Also, once again, we have a few group of learners of different cultures, but generally, as far as language and culture is concerned, we are dealing with the same group. But in socio-economic status, I think this is where we have quite a challenge, basically, because we've got those learners who are, I can say, are coming from the middle class families, and then we've got learners who are coming from the lower end of the spectrum. So, and then I think this is where we have a challenge, because now, in our teaching, we have to actually take care of all those aspects whenever we are dealing with these learners.
I believe in group work, and group work encourages learners to participate, because you can't sit back and look at others and say they will do the work for me. So when we work together, especially in groups, it really motivates the weaker ones. They are able to unleash their potential when it comes to the language.
So the most challenge I have is the definitions and the concepts. The learners are struggling really with it. And also when we are doing discussions about the diversities, I need to guide the discussion, the open class discussions, in such a way that we respect each other. And I also need to set the correct example for the children, because some groups don't respect others. They think their opinion is the only one and it's correct.
But I think there's a challenge integrating people from other African countries, because we don't have a very special teacher. You know, you should really have somebody that could speak French, because we're getting a lot of those. Sometimes we get Portuguese speaking people from other African countries. And I think for them it's largely immersion.
They group themselves and they don't collaborate together effectively, so because of the issue of languages. For example, you will find Soto people sitting together, Beri people sitting together, so that is a challenge that we have. And also what I do, I always give them a group work so that they will learn to interact to each other and then discuss each other.
In terms of socioeconomics, we do help our students who are struggling financially, so we have feeding schemes where it's necessary. We support our students in terms of providing uniform, stationery, if that's necessary. We are very fortunate at Kloof High School that we have the resources to be able to do this. Perhaps not on a large scale, but where it is identified as being a need, we are able to help.
All of my learners come from very different backgrounds, and to be able to make one learner try and relate something to their life is very different from one of my other learners' lives. Some learners come to school, they haven't had a chance to do homework, they haven't had a chance to get their speech for English ready because of their background. And we need to be understanding of different cultures. We need to be understanding about diversity, not just as educators or the school or the country. Our learners in the class have to know about each other's cultures and respect them.